Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Welcome back to my series of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle reviews leading up to the Rise of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles movie dropping on Netflix. And today I am talking about TMNT 2007 starring Patrick Stewart, Chris Evans and Sarah Michelle Gellar. When the world is threatened by evil, the four Turtles must reunite and overcome their faults in order to stand against it. So I thought the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2014 was the first Ninja Turtles movie I saw. But really, to be honest, it was TMNT 2007. I remember recording it on the T-Box, and I really liked it when I recorded on there. It was always one of those movies that, we would put it on there, if we were bored, or when we were going to our cousin's house, we would watch it. So, yeah. And, I think that this movie is one of the better Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle movies, other than the Michael Bay movies, which are my favourite incarnation of the Turtles. I think that there's a lot of great scenes and a lot of great moments. I love seeing the Turtles doing different things, so Donnie doing tech support, Leo doing the Ghost of the Jungle, and Mikey doing birthday parties, and Raph being the Night Watcher. I thought that was really, really cool to see them kind of splitting apart and going to come together for the final battle. The thing that I always wish of a live action reboot is seeing Chris Evans as Casey Jones in live action. And knowing that he's especially a huge Ninja Turtles fan, especially of the original movie, and the fact that I heard that he didn't even come to the premiere of the movie, which is kind of surprising of how big of a Ninja Turtles fan he is, especially the original movie. The connection between this movie and the original movie, it's weird because the connection between these movies, because this is meant to be in the same chronology as the original live action movies, right? So the fact that they introduced Karai in this movie kind of made me go oh, well that's a choice, because there's nothing in the other movies that mention that Shredder had a daughter, or at least a niece or something like that, right? So that already kind of throws me off, because at the end you do see the scepter, you see the broken canister, you see Shredder's helmet from the first movie, you see the samurai armor. You see everything from the original movies, right? And it's just weird. But I do like how this is in continuity. I guess the only thing that throws me off is Karai. But it doesn't make sense that Karai is keeping them here, because the sequel to TMNT 2010 was going to have Shredder coming back. So I guess that does make sense. She's keeping him here, but the only thing is that it's where does Karai fit into this chronology of the movies? And I do think at times the science fiction aspect of these Ninja Turtle movies is a little strange. It's a little too sci-fi for Turtles. I can deal with Turtles having, when we get to Rise of the Ninja Turtles, right? In that movie, they get in that series rather, they get mystic powers, which is kind of bizarre, but but they get mystic powers in that series. But there's something about the stars are kicking in line, and all these these generals get into turn into stone, and then those stone statues come alive, and all this random stuff, right? It's very bizarre. Which is very strange for me, but anyway. And another thing is that the intro to this movie, that they do something in the opening of this movie that they don't do in the original trilogy, or they don't have in the original trilogy. Facts. I'm talking about the opening scenes, right? So you get the Donnie doing the tech support and all that. when you get to Mikey, you see that he has a turtle van. We don't see a turtle van until this version of the Turtles. Well, we do see it in cartoons and stuff, but not in a movie. We see it in this movie, then we see it in, obviously, Ninja Turtles 2014 and now The Shadows. So that's really the only time we get to see a live-action version of the Turtle Van. And I think the scenes where the Turtles are jumping from building to building and that sort of stuff are some of the most realistic versions of that we've seen in a movie, because, like, even when you watch the original movies, in the original trilogy, they are kind of slow hopping because they're dudes in suits, so like you don't necessarily want them to break. But like TMNT 2007 and Ninja Turtles 2014 is the most realistic jumping that we've seen of them jumping from building to building. But then when we get to Out of the Shadows, that's where we really start to get like start from across the building, like slide down and then swing across and using anti-gravity and like as opposed to going down like that, they go down like that and then go into the pool and then swing back up and then jump and then like it's like okay, like I love Out of the Shadows. It's my favourite Ninja Turtles movie and we will get there, but I think that there's something about this movie that makes me go like something about this movie in 2014 that makes me go like, huh, strange. But yeah, it's very strange and like, but I do like the fight scenes. The fight scenes where the Turtles find that monster with the foot and then find the foot and then Raph and Casey fighting and Leo and Raph fighting. That was a long time coming. That just having these little fights of them in the original trilogy and then them having the full blown fight in this one is just so cool. That was a long time coming. But I think I need to give TMNT 2007 4 out of 5 stars. I think that it's better than Ninja Turtles 3, but not... but just by a smidge, because I do like Ninja Turtles 3. Because like, when I think about this movie, I don't think it's good, but then when I rewatch it, I'm like, oh, you know what, this is actually pretty good. But then when we get to the Michael Bay ones, which is the next one I'm going to do is Turtles Forever, because I think that this is going to, because I think that movie will really put you into perspective of why Rise of the Ninja Turtles and the Michael Bay movies are okay. But yeah, I'm totally down to reviewing Turtles Forever and getting into the Michael Bay movies and Rise. So we're almost done with the series. We're done this 4 and we basically have 4 more to go. So I'm excited. So guys, please hit the like button down below if you haven't already. Hit subscribe. Also hit the little bell icon to get notified of future videos I make. And I'll see you guys next time. Take care. Bye.
Hey there. Subscribe to my channel. And also press this bell icon.